Here are the 6 people preparing for today's show. Previously, they were on the weakest link, and they were voted off as the weakest link. However, they think they were unfairly voted off. Only one of them will leave with £10,500, whilst the rest of the team will be voted off as the weakest link. Welcome to the weakest link. The 6 people in the studio here today are all bad losers. They've previously been on the weakest link before, where they think they were unfairly voted off. Now they've only just met, but to reach the prize money of £10,500, they have to work as a team. However, 5 of the bad losers will leave with nothing, as round by round we lose a player voted the weakest link. Let's meet today's team. Hello, my name's Mariam and I'm a nurse. My name's Thomas and I'm a cleaner. Hi, my name's Patty and I'm a midwife. My name's Gerald and I'm a handyman. My name's Deborah and I'm a hairdresser. Hello, my name's Dave and I'm a grave digger. Okay, bad losers, just to remind you of the rules, in each round of the game there's £1,500 to win. The fastest way to win the prize money is to create a chain of 6 correct answers, break the chain and you lose all the money in the chain, but if you say bank before the question is asked, the money is safe. However, you'll start a new chain from scratch. Remember, team money that has been banked can move forward to the next round. Round 1, 2 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock. We will start with the first person alphabetically, that is you, Deborah. So Deborah, let's play the weakest link. Deborah, first question is for £50. Start the clock. Deborah, also describing its minute size, which kind of tiny insect pollinates the cacao trees? Bees? No, midge. Dave, which football-loving celeb was once offered a contract to play for Manchester United? Rod Stewart or Sean Connery? Rod Stewart. No, Sean Connery. Marion, which West Country Elizabethan stately home, set in 9,000 acres of parkland, is the seat of the Marquess of Bath? Pass. Correct answer is Longleat House. Thomas, which computer company was co-founded by Steve Wozniak in 1976? Microsoft. No, Apple. Patty, what is the distance of the running portion in an Olympic triathlon? 6.2 miles. Correct. Gerald, bank. Which South American country's name derives from the Latin word for silver? Brazil. No, Argentina. Deborah, the films Give Me Shelter, Crossfire, Hurricane and Shine a Light all document performances by which rock and roll acts? The Rolling Stones. Correct. Dave, bank. Romans loved to eat garum with their meals. What was it? A sweet herb or fermented fish juice? Sweet herb? No, fermented fish juice. Marion, what does the acronym SONAR stand for? Time is up. Correct answer is sound navigation and ranging. Now, you only banked £100, only proving your dumbness. of not banking £1,400. Now, which one of you dumb lot will be leaving? It's time to have the confidence to vote off the weakest link. In this very first easy round, Deborah is the strongest link, but Marion is the weakest link. Which one of them will be leaving? It's time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Gerald. Dave. Gerald. Marion. Marion. Gerald. So, Marion, why have you gone for Gerald? It was quite a hard choice because everyone did bad in that round, including you, Marion. So what do you do, Marion? I'm a nurse. And why are you a bad loser? I guess because I am. Now, Marion, when did you appear on The Weakest Link? 2016? So 5 years ago. Maybe, no. Yes, 5 years ago. You appeared on The Weakest Link and you just thought, wow, I might just be so bad, I'll just complain and lose. So why did you do that? I didn't even intend to do it. I just felt unfairly voted off. Nice lie, Marion. Patty, why Gerald? Didn't do well. Okay. And what do you do, Patty? I'm a midwife. So we've got a midwife, we've got a nurse. Who else have we got? A hairdresser? Oh, we do. Hi, Deborah. So, how many years have you been a midwife for? 22 years. 22. That is a lot. And have you been a bad loser at work as well? No? Okay. So, Gerald, what do you do? I am a handyman. And what does a handyman do? A handyman does stuff. Stuff? Is that all? Yes, that's all. I don't have the best knowledge on handymanness. If you don't have the best knowledge, you are the weakest link then. Goodbye. I feel unfairly voted off right now. And I feel like it was because of my job. And because of how much I complain about things. But, you know, I hate the rest of the team and I hope that I do not return. Only for money though. Round 2 in the bank, £100 was going to say £1,000. We'll have to take 10 seconds off the clock and we'll start with the strongest link, that's you, Deborah. So Deborah, let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Deborah, in a game of elephant polo, the elephant is allowed to pick the ball up with its trunk. True or false? False. Correct. Dave, which bridge, nicknamed the coat hanger, offers couples a wedding climb on its massive steel arches? Pass. Correct answer is Sydney Harbour Bridge. Marion, what is singer Adele's surname? Adkins? Correct. Thomas, which island became independent of Malaysia in 1965? Singapore. Correct. Patty, bank. The head of which Prague-born author is immortalised in a gleaming 35-foot sculpture composed of 42 shifting layers? Pass. Correct answer is Franz Kafka. Deborah. After which South Park character did scientists name a mutated gene that causes fruit flies to die within 2 days? Don't know. Correct answer is Kenny. Dave. A racing Homer, bred especially for its speed and homing instinct, is what type of creature? Pigeon. Correct. Marion. Bank. Uttar Pradesh state fought smog and set a world record by planting almost 50 million trees in 24 hours. Which country is it in? Time is up. You did a bit better than the previous round, team. £150 banks. Could have done a bit better. Could have done a bit better. No, you didn't do better. And what is the point? So let's get rid of one of you. It's time to vote off the weakest link. In a reversal, Marion is now the strongest link, with Deborah being the weakest link. But who will be going? It's now time to find out, once again. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Deborah. 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 Dave. Deborah. Okay, and the votes are in. It's all the D's today. Please do not be rude if you hear me saying that. So, Thomas, what do you do? I'm a cleaner. And how many years have you been doing cleaning for? 5. And where do you do your cleaning at? At school, actually. Oh, lovely school. Does it get messy? Does it get messy? Does it get messy at the end of the day? Yes, very messy, actually. And what kind of school do you work at? Primary? Secondary? Private? Secondary. Yeah, I understand why it gets messy now. So why have you gone for the Deborah? Just didn't do well? Okay. Dave, what do you do? I am a gravedigger. And what does a gravedigger do? This is the first one I've never heard of. Digs up graves, or basically just puts graves and digs. Simple. Now, why have you gone for Deborah? Didn't do well, but she did get an answer correct. You didn't do well as well, but I banked. Yes, that's true, but Deborah didn't bank though. But Deborah got an answer, and well, Deborah, remind us what you do then. I'm a hairdresser. A hairdresser. That's so boring. Well, Deborah, that means you are the weakest link. Goodbye, hairdresser. Goodbye, you are the weakest link. Okay to go in the second round. Probably should have not come here, to be honest, because I just feel hate, and I just don't feel sorry for being hated. In the bank, £250. In round 3, we start with Marion. And 10 seconds will be taken off the clock. So Marion, let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Marion, which infamous trivial pursuit misspelling became a punchline in the Bubble Boy episode of Seinfeld? Pass. Correct answer is moops. Thomas, What is the name of the celebration to mark 60 years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign? Platinum Jubilee. No, Diamond Jubilee. Patty, which Californication actor wrote a book about a talking cow named Elsie Bovary? Pass. Correct answers David Duchovny. Dave. Spaghettification would theoretically happen to objects that neared the event horizon of a what? A black hole. Correct. Marion. Bank. With variants played across the Middle East and Europe, which ancient board game uses both dice and counters? Backgammon. Correct. Thomas. Bank. Who produced hit records for Amy Winehouse before achieving international success with his own Uptown Funk with Bruno Mars? Pass. Correct answers Mark Ronson. Patty. Which British politician was once singer and guitarist with the band Ugly Rumours? Pass. Correct answers Tony Blair, and time is up. £100 banked in that round. Not even impressive. I don't even know what to say, but shall we get rid of another one? It's time to vote off the weakest link. In round 3 is between Thomas and Patty. Thomas being the weakest link and Patty being the strongest link. Who will go? It's now time to find out. Voting members, time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Thomas. Marion. Thomas. Patty. Okay, Marion, why have you voted for Thomas? Didn't do well. Okay. Didn't you have the chance of voting for yourself? Well, I think you can't vote for yourself, can you? Well, it's not part of the rules, really, but you could if you want. Let's go to Dave. Dave, why have you gone for Thomas? No, you've gone for Patty, actually. I've gone for Patty because it was a hard decision, as Marion said. Yes, it is quite a hard decision. Well, Thomas, your time is up with 2 votes. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. It feels okay to go throughout the middle of the rounds because really you're only halfway there. Only 1 round would be left and then we'd have to get rid of another person, but oh well. I am the bird to go. Round 4 in the bank, £350. Another 10 seconds will be taken off the clock. And we'll start with the strongest link, that's you, Patty. So Patty, let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Patty, what is wrapped around the candle in the logo of Amnesty International? Wire. I'll accept barbed wire or wire. Dave. What type of whale stalked and sank the Essex, the ship that featured in the film In the Heart of the Sea? Sperm whale. Correct. Marion. Eden Gardens is the venue of IPL and Test matches in which Indian city? Is it Kolkata? Correct. Patty. Bank. Which Chile island nation straddles 2 massive tectonic plates, subjecting it to occasional fiery volcanic activity? Malaysia. No, Iceland. Dave. New Zealander Lucy Lawless rose to stardom for her role as sword-wielding royalty in which TV series? Warrior Princess. Correct. Marion. Bank. What was the name of the Anglo-Saxon king whose death at the Battle of Hastings in 1066 is depicted as the Beox Tapestry? Pass. Correct answer is Harold. Time is up. Well, you've done a lot better than the previous round's team. £200 banked in that round. Now, sadly, we'll have to get rid of another one of you bad losers. So, it's time to vote off the weakest link. In this round, Mariam is the strongest link, with Patty being the weakest link. Who will go? It's time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Dave. Dave. Patty. Okay, just make it simple. Mariam, why do you have your light on? I don't know. That's me forgetting to turn the light off right there. So, why have you voted for Dave? Don't know. Good question. Good answer, I meant. Well, Dave, your time is up. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I was so close then. I mean it, I was so close, but then they decided to vote me off for no reason. And I feel quite mad about that. And guess what? There's no point of doing anything now, I guess. In the bank, £550 in this round, so you have the chance of trebling your money. And we'll start with the strongest link, that's you, Mariam. So, Mariam, let's play the weakest link. For the final time, let's start the clock. Mariam, which literary mashup features Jane Austen's Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy fighting against a growing tide of reanimated dead? Pass. Correct answer is Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Patty, which vegetable is not in the Brassica family? Kale or artichoke? Artichoke. Correct. Mariam. Bank. Name one of the 6 national teams that compete in the Six Nations Rugby Championship. England. Correct. Patty. Bank. Trastevere is a district of which European city? Pass. Correct answer is Rome. Mariam. Le Freak and Good Times were hit singles for which band co-founded by Nile Rodgers? Chick. Correct. Patty. Bank. In 1932, the Australian Army declared war on which creatures believed to have become a nuisance? Kangaroos or emus? Emus. Time's up. The correct answer was emus. Now time of course is up. You banked £150. What we will treble. What will give you prize money today of £1,000. There can only be one winner. In the next round, I will ask you both 5 questions. Best of 5 wins. If there's a tie, we will go for sudden death. So Patty and Mariam, let's play the weakest link. Patty has the strongest link in the previous round. Would you like to go first or last? Last. Mariam, which white marble structure with its own onion-shaped dome and 4 minarets took 22,000 people with 1,000 elephants more than 20 years to build? The Taj Mahal. Correct. Patty. Which food is not naturally gluten-free, rice or rye? Rye. Correct. Mariam. Which crafts uses moss, pearl and stocking techniques? I don't know. Correct answer is knitting. Patty. Which fruit called anna by the Carib Indians symbolises hospitality? Pineapple? Correct. Marion. By what group name are singers Urs Burler, Carlos Marin, David Miller and Sebastian Isambard better known? Pass. Correct answer is I Divo. Patty. Who became the first female Prime Minister of Canada in 1993? Is it Kim Campbell? Correct. Mariam, you must get this question correct to stay in the game. Paul Giamatti stars as which underground graphic novelist in the movie American Splendor? Pass. Correct answer is Harvey Pecker. Well, that means, Patty, you are today's strongest link. You leave with £1,000. Mariam, you remain a bad loser. You leave with nothing. Join us again for the weakest link. Goodbye.